Hi, welcome to Wellness. I am your host, Linda Lonergan, Senior Clinical Nutritionist. I am here to show you the very best your community has to offer in health, fitness, nutrition, and well-being. Today I am joined by the amazing Stacy Hendrie, who is a Chief Flavor Officer. Welcome, Stacy.
Thank you, Linda. It's great to be here.
Pleasure to have you. And she is FitStop Delivers. You have some wonderful things here to us. Please share in terms of what is FitStop Delivers and how it began.
Okay. Well, FitStop, we offer prepared meals. They're ready to eat. And we have entrees, soups, salads, and smoothies. And they're all made with whole food ingredients. So it's just very clean, very nutrient dense, and incredibly convenient because it comes to your door and you just have to heat and eat.
Right.
And how I began, I just always have had a passion for cooking foods, and I have always experimented with different ingredients and different spices and just to see how it would come out. And a while back I was diagnosed with high cholesterol and my doctors were pushing medications, and I just decided that wasn't for me. So I switched more to a vegetable-based diet, healthy grains, lean meats, and I found that I just felt better that way. I was like lighter and had more energy, and I thought, you know, there's something to this and it should be available, but it's really challenging to find convenience food that supports that.
Absolutely.
So I decided...
you deliver foods throughout northern Westchester as
all
well
of Westchester.
All of Westchester.
And the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to expand further.
And you should, because you look exceptional and you walk the walk and talk the talk.
Thank you.
And I've had many of your wonderful food, and everything comes exactly fresh and delivered, and you even bring it when it needs to be kept frozen in an ice pack, and you take extreme care in how you cook, how you present it, and how you deliver it.
Thank you.
That's very, very important, and I advocate it to all of my patients because it's very important to have foods that have color and texture and have the perfect arrangement of spices, because you want them to feel satiation, you want them to feel full in healthy, nutrient-dense foods.
So true.
So what do you have here today?
I'm going to show you how to make a green smoothie because leafy greens are incredibly detoxifying, and most of us don't sit around and eat a piece of Swiss chard like this, but if you put it in your smoothie, you can get a lot in. So this is rainbow chard.
Colorful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it comes in all different colors.
It also has tremendous texture as well as fiber.
Yes.
Which is one.
I mean, leafy greens really add so much nutrients and detox. This is a beet green, which are edible. A lot of people just buy the beets and throw away the greens.
Oh, that's interesting. So you can add that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Parsley.
This is parsley, which is a blood purifier.
Yes.
And I have a piece of kale.
Vitamin K. And
yeah, kale is a superfood. And then I'm going to add a lot of spinach. And I use organic because leafy greens really hold the pesticides, so it's important to buy it organic.
Interesting.
And spinach is a good starter smoothie because most people don't have a problem eating raw spinach, so it's good to start with, and then you add a little bit of the other greens. So I've really stuffed the blender with these greens.
No, that's great. And also spinach is loaded with magnesium. And 70% of the populace is deficient in magnesium, and they can get it easily in your smoothie. That's great. And a banana.
Now I add some fruit to make it palatable. So I like to add a banana because it makes it rich and creamy. And then this is a mix of fruit. Berries I buy organic also because they maintain the pesticides, and they're also low glycemic. So if you have issues with sugar, it's good to start with berries. And then there's some pineapple in here, some peaches, just a mix. All fruit is good, whatever you like.
And low glycemic, again, is foods that break down to sugar more slowly. The lower the number, the lower the glycemic index. Those are great foods.
I also like to add a healthy fat.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we've become fat phobic. Everybody thinks low fat, low fat, low fat, but we need fat for our brain development and also to keep you fuller. So avocado is a great choice. I mean, it just has to be a healthy fat and in moderation. But I'm adding a half of avocado, and this will make 2 to 3 smoothies in this pitcher.
I can't wait.
And that's pretty much the base, but there's lots of different superfoods that you can use. Chia is a great source of non-dairy calcium, and it also helps to keep you full longer.
Fiber. And fiber?
Yes,
Chia
and
seeds?
fiber.
Yeah.
Cacao is a superfood, and it'll make it taste a little chocolatey. Hemp is a good source of protein. It's a complete protein for people who are vegan. It's a great choice. I used water here, but you can use coconut milk, nut milks, anything like that. So there's a lot of variety. You can just play around with it. But I would blend this up, and then just to give you an idea, here's one I made last night.
Wonderful.
They
Wonderful.
do last a few days in the refrifrigerator.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
Tastes
I
fruity,
need the
right?
recipe.
Yeah,
I really
just
do.
saw it.
Because it's so important to have something that is nutrient dense and something that can get you going in the morning to stabilize your blood sugar, sustain your energy, and have such a variety of phenomenal things that you put in there. And it's so tasty.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
is
good.
tasty.
You have to give me the recipe.
Basically will
good.
taste like the fruit. So
And I know
and
you
it's a great way to start your day, getting
it
all
is.
of those greens into your body.
It's good. And Stacy, you also deliver smoothies in terms
Yes.
of a part of the program, but you also, I share with my patients all the time in both offices as far as you do gluten-free, you do low sodium, you work with vegan, as
Yes.
well as organic
Yes.
products.
We
And,
commit to the Dirty Dozen, which is a list of all the pesticide level on all fruits and vegetables. And the top 12 are called the Dirty Dozen, and that's where we commit to organic and the meats.
Right.
So it's very clean food.
No, it's great.
And we have
And
vegan options, vegetarian. We do serve meat, but it's a smaller portion. It's really vegetable-based food.
And you mentioned something interesting that I wasn't aware as far as the hemp being a complete source of protein for people that are
Yes.
vegetarians or vegans. It's so important to get a good source of protein in regular intervals, especially as a vegan.
It's nice and nutty. You can just eat it, by the handful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. So we have great things you want to share here with us.
Yeah, these are just a few things from our menu to give you an idea of what the food is like. This is a chicken vegetable soup, which is great this time of year. I mean, we're going into cold and flu season, and chicken soup really does boost the immune system. And then we add kale and butternut squash, which gives it a sweetness. So it's a little different than your traditional chicken soup.
And you're doing something very interesting, Stacy, with chicken soup, just as an example, called a meal train. So if you know someone that's sick,
Right.
that you'll make up whatever they need to provide nutrient-dense foods and something that's healthy as this, which is chicken soup.
Right. A
Of
lot of
natural
people
culture.
get together to deliver food when people are sick or if they're nursing a sick
That's a
person
great
and they're
idea.
not eating so well. So FitStop is available to deliver
Yeah,
anything that they want, including the chicken soup, which really,
that's looks delicious.
thank you.
Very wonderful. The next
This
thing
is
we
an
have,
Israeli tabbouleh. So I've used tricolor quinoa and also amaranth. So those two grains are high in protein. So this is a protein-rich dish that doesn't include any animal meat. And it's got a lemon mustard dressing.
it looks delicious.
Thank
Do you
you.
like to work with amaranth? Do you enjoy
It's
that?
interesting. You
Yeah.
can actually pop it
Yeah.
like you would popcorn, and it makes a little tiny puff. And
Really?
you can sprinkle it on salads. It's
Really?
kind of cool, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
I've
And it
never
makes a
cooked with that.
porridge also for breakfast. but-
Really? Amaranth sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to
I
give me
just
that
mix it with the
recipe, too.
quinoa, so it makes it a little more crunchy, a little texture, and
It looks exceptional. I recommend quinoa to my vegetarian
Yes.
clients in terms of getting a very good source of protein and getting some of the B12, important B vitamins could be missing.
yeah.
And then we
this
have
is our signature. We have about 5 or 6 salads, but this is our signature FitStop salad, and it has organic leafy greens and then 6 vegetables and 6 nuts and seeds. So this is not something you typically find when you go buy a salad.
No.
Normally it's much less in it, and you're kind of bored afterwards, like you were
Sure.
saying before. So if you get something like this, you're totally satisfied, and you're not looking for the snacks later in the day.
Absolutely.
And then you can top this with avocado or chicken or salmon,
Wonderful. And
if you'd like to have that.
Provide a dressing as well
I do,
for these
yeah.
salads?
And Italian.
What would you suggest?
Right now I
dressing?
do like a olive oil and vinegar type of dressing.
Great.
Yeah.
And I know your food, I've tasted many in terms of it's amply spiced. It has all the wonderful balance of the right things. It's colorful, it has texture.
Thank you.
And it's truly a wonderful moment of indulgence in a healthy way. It's terrific.
Right, it's healthy without tasting healthy.
That's right.
And
That's
I don't use salt. That's the thing. So I do
Yeah.
all of this with more now lemon, lime.
And this is my favorite.
This is the
Eric and I
vegetable
can't eat
pad
enough
thai.
of this.
And pad
Right.
thai in Asian restaurants is typically a noodle dish, and it's delicious. But a lot of people are trying to stay away from the
got
carbs.
it.
So this is all vegetables. We got some red cabbage in there, some organic red peppers, carrots, spinach, cilantro, then with the nutty pad thai sauce. And it's got a
Wonderful.
little kick, this one, a little
Oh,
spice.
this
and
is
then
my-
the
my
hemp on
favorite.
top for the protein.
We can't keep this. This goes immediately because it's wonderful, as you indicated, that somebody that's trying to avoid as far as carbohydrates or gluten, that it has such phenomenal combination of great spices, and you're so gifted as a chief labor officer in your cooking to make everything so wonderful and so appealing that it doesn't stay in our house. It's wonderful. These are lovely, lovely choices. They really are.
Thank you.
So, so we have about a couple of minutes to finish up. Do you have something special you want to share with my viewers, particularly that's going on right now?
Well, this is the time of year that most people go into overindulgence. I mean, Thanksgiving's around the corner. It starts with Halloween, we go into Christmas, and then most people don't feel so great in January. So, if you can make a commitment to yourself to just to eat well, to try to add a vegetable to your diet, try to add a piece of fruit, and get on track now. This way you'll feel much better in January.
Yeah.
That's one tip I even like to remind myself during the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, and you do. Like I said, you walk the walk and you talk the talk. And I need recipes for the smoothie and for this phenomenal Israeli tabbouleh and the pad thai I know, and the soup. I need to know that as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you, Linda.
being
It's
here
been great
today. Remember, when you eat well and select great food such as this, you feel great. And it's something you really want to do for the rest of your life. Remember, balance and moderation is key. Have a great day. Thank you.